Our face directly mirrors our emotions, feelings, and state of mind. If so, how will a person's face change as his or her inner self becomes more monstrous and treacherous? To emphasize the immense change Macbeth undergoes, we have decided to draw Macbeth's face throughout the different stages of the play. When Macbeth was an honorable soldier, when Macbeth becomes influenced by uncontrolled ambition, when Macbeth goes on a killing spree to protect his ambitions, and when his ambitions consume himself, believing that his downfall will never happen.
Macbeth, Thane of Glamis and Cawdor, was the hero of Scotland, a loyal, honorable warrior that protected his master, King Duncan, and his country from traitors and rebels. To show the nobility and honor that Macbeth used to hold before consumed by his ambitions, his hair and facial hair is neat and tidy, his face clear of any sort of wrinkles caused by guilt and corruption. However, for the major part of the first act, Macbeth is indecisive and hesitant whether to take fate into his own hands, embracing his ambitions, or let destiny play out its role and control the vaulting ambition. In the drawing, to symbolize his hesitation, Macbeth is pondering with his hand stroking his mustache. Although at this stage of the play, Macbeth is the noble servant of King Duncan, the luring ambition after his hesitations makes him the new traitor in Cawdor to replace the old one.
Macbeth is obviously tempted and corrupted by the thought of his own success. His red eyes represent the evil, bloody, and selfish ambition that he can't clear from his mind. When he has a hallucination of a bloody dagger in front of him that he desperately tries to grab, we get a feeling that he is being led on and tempted by external forces. We feel that it was Macbeth's inability to resist temptation and persuasion, rather than his own evil incentives, that will lead him on a bloody path to his downfall. His face in the drawing is meant to show the strong determination he has now to become king and fulfill his ambitions. He is now determined to catch this dagger he sees in front of him, which represents Duncan's death, but ultimately and more importantly, this dagger represents his own death. Imagine Macbeth at this point in the play as a fish determined to catch a piece of tempting-looking bait on a fish hook. The fish is under the illusion that it is in for a tasty meal, but doesn't realize what it is actually about to encounter. Immediately after killing Duncan, Macbeth begins to become constantly nervous, uncomfortable, guilty, and preoccupied. Everything going on in his life begins to make him uneasy. When Macbeth asks himself, "How is it with me when every noise appalls me?" we get a true sense of his nervous state. He is desperate to get rid of any potential threat, and this includes people. Macbeth shows that he tries to find security in killing others, as he expresses that there is comfort yet they are assailable, and that he wishes to cancel and tear to pieces that great bond which keeps me pale. We can see that Duncan's murder has set forth a chain reaction in which more people keep dying in Macbeth's desperate attempt to feel secure. First Duncan's guards, then Banquo, and then Macduff's family. Shakespeare shows the audience how killing someone for personal selfish intentions can quickly become an addiction and set off a vicious chain reaction of murder. In the drawing, Macbeth's face becomes more wrinkly and exhausted from stress, his hair is a mess, and his eyes show his state of instability and insanity. His face is now stained with the ongoing flow of blood that he is responsible for.
After his killing spree, Macbeth still doesn't feel safe and secure in his giant's robe. Because of this, he visits the three witches again and hears three more prophecies that concern about Macbeth's downfall. Macduff, a person who is not born of woman, and when Birnam Wood moves to Dunsinane Hill. Macbeth, after hearing these new prophecies, scorns death, bears his hope high, arrogantly believing that his downfall will not pass as every man is born of a woman, and the wood cannot move. To maximize this arrogance, in the drawing Macbeth has his head tilted so it looks like he is looking down at people arrogantly. Also, to further emphasize Macbeth's increasing insanity, his hair is jumbled, falling down in front of his face. As blood is splattering around him, Macbeth laughs at fate and the ironically foretold yet unforeseen destiny that awaits him with his encounter with Macduff. In the end, the once calm and noble Macbeth, through excessive ambition and pressure, becomes excessively violent and insane. We have chosen to make the background of each drawing progressively become darker to show his darkening, corrupting nature. Also, the amount of blood increases from none to splattering all over his face as Macbeth degrades into a once hero of a country to a tyrant and a dishonorable, bloodthirsty warrior, and ultimately a mere dead body. The changes on Macbeth's face and his expressions in our art visually show the crumbling character of Macbeth portrayed in the play. This uncontrolled ambition that Macbeth held ultimately consumed Macbeth, changing him into something completely different, and in the end, killing him.